What were you thinking? Because of my useless wife, I was embarrassed in front of everyone.
Huh? What's this all about? What's suddenly gotten into you?
You're asking what's gotten into me. Don't you understand? I just had to stand there like an idiot.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Could you please explain what happened?
Why didn't you prepare a birthday present for my boss? Everyone bought presents for his 60th birthday. I was the only one who didn't have anything.
Your boss's birthday? What are you talking about? How would I know about that? This is the first I'm hearing about your boss's birthday.
What do you mean? A wife should keep track of her husband's workplace relationships. You should have at least remembered my boss's birthday.
Huh? Seriously?
Yes, seriously. What kind of wife doesn't know these things?
The kind who isn't psychic and can't read your mind when you don't communicate.
If you as my wife had made sure I had a present to bring, then I wouldn't have been embarrassed. And if you had prepared a thoughtful gift, it might have helped me with my promotion, but because of my useless, incompetent wife, all my daily efforts have gone to waste.
That's completely unfair. How is your promotion my responsibility?
Everything about my success is your responsibility. That's what being a supportive wife means.
You should have kept track of it and prepared something yourself. Don't push your responsibilities onto me.
I was too busy with my actual work to remember these details. That's why I have you.
I'm not your personal assistant. I have my own work and responsibilities. You need to handle your own responsibilities by yourself.
Shut up. You're a useless wife. A wife is supposed to support her husband. That's your job, so do it properly.
I'm not your personal maid. When I was a full-time housewife, maybe, but now I'm working too. I don't have time to take care of your every little need.
But your job is nothing compared to mine. It's just a hobby that you're getting paid for.
It's not a hobby. It's actual work that contributes to our household income.
How dare you talk to your husband like that? Are you trying to get divorced with that insolent attitude?
Divorce?
You heard me. Keep talking to me like that and see what happens.
You're threatening me with divorce because I didn't buy a present for your boss? Do you hear how ridiculous that sounds?
Just because you're making a little money with your work-from-home job, you've gotten cocky. Listen, you are my wife. No matter how much you work, your priority is to take care of me, making sure your husband is comfortable, making sure your husband can get promoted faster. Supporting behind the scenes is your job.
I am doing that to a reasonable extent. Even after I started working, I'm still doing most of the housework, and now you suddenly want me to keep track of your boss's birthday, too.
Most isn't enough. You should be doing all of it.
That's completely unreasonable. We are supposed to be partners.
Shut up. A mere wife shouldn't complain to me. I'll divorce you.
Stop with that catchphrase already. You're always threatening divorce.
Because you never take me seriously. You think I'm just all talk.
Well, you've threatened it at least 10 times in the past year, so yes.
I'm not just talking. I've already got several divorce papers from the city office. I've even signed them already.
What?
That's right. I have them in my briefcase right now. I just need to submit them.
You actually went and got divorce papers without discussing it with me first?
Finally understand your position now? If you don't want to get divorced, then work to satisfy your husband. Prepare a birthday gift for my boss by the end of today to make up for being late. It has to be more luxurious than everyone else's, and it better be tasteful.
What? I've never even met your boss. I don't know his tastes or preferences.
That's the whole point of being a good wife. You're supposed to figure these things out.
How am I supposed to figure out what your boss likes when I have zero information about him?
I don't know either. That's why you need to figure it out.
You can't be serious.
I'm completely serious. Find something that will impress him and make him think highly of me.
This is impossible.
Just get something expensive. Make it something classy that shows we have good taste.
But
Anyway, I'm heading back to work now. Make sure it's ready by tomorrow so I can give it to my boss right away.
wait, Tom, we need to talk about this.
I don't have time for your excuses. Just do as I say if you don't want a divorce.
Hello, you must be Lucy, Tom's wife. I'm Amanda, Tom's girlfriend. What? Nice to meet you. I wanted to talk to you about something, so I contacted you directly. My husband's girlfriend. Huh? What's going on?
What's going on? It's exactly what it sounds like. Tom and I are dating. We just celebrated our 2-year anniversary last month.
What? Dating for 2 years? You've been involved with Tom for that long?
Yes, it was love at first sight.
But I don't understand. He never mentioned anything about you.
Of course not, silly. He wouldn't tell his wife about his girlfriend. That's how affairs work.
This is unbelievable.
But do you know what this means? It means I've been waiting for him to divorce you for 2 years now.
What?
He keeps promising me that he'll leave you soon. Every month it's just a little longer, or I need to wait for the right time.
I see. So he's been lying to both of us.
So the reason I contacted you today is because I want you to break up with Tom. Tom says he loves me the most. He says he doesn't love you anymore, that I'm the only one for him.
Excuse me?
He tells me all the time how cold and unloving you are, how you don't support his career, how you started working just to spite him.
That's completely untrue.
Anyway, if he's in love with me, he should hurry up and divorce you so he can marry me. But Tom is such a kind person, so it can't be helped. He's too kind-hearted to tell you about the divorce himself. That's why I'm contacting you on his behalf to ask you.
I see. Now I understand the situation. If you've been dating for 2 years, it makes sense. That's when Tom started being cold to me.
But he's super sweet and pampering to me, though.
You want me to divorce him, but are you prepared for the consequences? Since you've contacted me directly as his affair partner, I'll be demanding compensation from you.
That's totally fine. I can pay that much if it means I can marry Tom. I've even saved up money for it.
Is that so? You really want to marry Tom that badly?
Because Tom and I are connected by the red string of fate. All I need is Tom in that house where we can live together, so I'm willing to give you all my savings for that.
Wait a minute, that house? Don't tell me you plan to live in our house.
Of course, because that house is the one Tom prepared for me.
What?
It was renovated about a year ago, right?
Yes, because it was an old house, so we had it completely remodeled.
He told me he remodeled it for me. He said he made the bedroom, living room, and kitchen all according to my taste.
What?
The blue accent wall in the living room, that's my favorite color. And the kitchen island, I always wanted one for entertaining.
I can't believe this. I thought those were his suggestions to modernize the house.
He often said he wanted to kick his wife out soon so he could live there with me.
Now that I think about it, he was unusually involved in the renovation decisions. That's why. I thought it was strange since he normally leaves everything to me.
He showed me all the plans before construction even started. I picked the fixtures and the color scheme.
So that's why he insisted on those specific designs.
Now you understand which one of us he really loves, right? So please divorce him soon. No matter how much you cry and scream, he's mine now.
I appreciate you bringing this to my attention, Amanda. I'll need some time to process this.
Don't take too long. We're ready to start our life together. I've already started packing my things.
I'll be in touch with Tom about this. Thank you for your, honesty.
Just doing what needs to be done. Bye-bye now.
Tom, can we talk for a minute? I just received a call from a woman named Amanda.
What?
Surprisingly, she had quite a lot to say about your relationship.
What did she tell you? She's crazy. Don't listen to her.
I can't believe you've been cheating on me. How dare you betray me for 2 whole years?
Shut up. What's the big deal with a little affair? Don't get mad over something so trivial.
Huh? Excuse me?
Men have needs. Their wives don't always satisfy. It doesn't mean anything.
But she said you've been dating for 2 years and that you promised to divorce me.
It's not what you think. She's just a coworker who has a crush on me. Besides, 1 or 2 affairs is perfectly normal for a man. Geez, you're such a small-minded wife to contact me about something like that.
You're just upset that I started earning my own money, so you ran off to another woman. How pathetic can you get? Acting like such a loser and then having the nerve to be defiant. You're the worst!
What did you say?
Apparently, you've been dating for 2 years, which is exactly when I started working, and that's when you started bossing me around more. How pathetic to cheat because of that.
You? How dare a mere wife talk to me so disrespectfully, calling your husband a pathetic and a loser?
Those words fit a cheater perfectly. Anyway, I'll divorce you as your girlfriend wishes, so please just get out of my sight.
Hey, what are you talking about? Why should I divorce you? She's just a fling. I have no intention of divorcing you.
What? But Amanda is fully expecting to marry you. Didn't you tell her you love her the most?
Well, sure. I say that when I'm with her, but her cooking is a bit lousy. You're better at housework and cooking, so it would be a waste to divorce you.
What? So you were planning to string both of us along indefinitely? I can't believe this. You're the worst. I won't do any more housework for you, so I'm going to file for divorce and demand compensation.
Don't be ridiculous. I won't allow a divorce just for a little affair. Can't you turn a blind eye to your husband's affair?
That's impossible. I've reached my limit with living with you.
You're overreacting. All men have affairs. It doesn't mean anything.
It means everything to me. You betrayed my trust and lied to me for years.
What a small-minded wife, making such a fuss about divorce over something like this. Fine then, I'll give you what you want. I'll divorce you and switch over to her.
Please, just do as you like.
You'll regret this later. Your income from just 2 years of working from home is limited. You're eventually going to end up living in poverty.
Oh, no need to worry about that, because I'll make sure to get proper compensation from you to prevent that.
Well, money alone is meaningless. After divorcing me, you won't be able to live in this nicely renovated house anymore. You'll be living alone in a poor, shabby apartment.
Huh? Me living in a shabby apartment?
Yeah, that's right. You'll never be able to live in this spacious, beautiful house like this again. I'm offering you to stay married to you, but you're being so stubborn.
I think you're confused about something important.
If you defy your husband, just get out. From today, this house will be for me and my girlfriend.
Huh? This is my family home, though.
What?
I'm saying that you're the one who needs to leave this house. This is my family home and my property, so I'll continue living here after the divorce.
Hey, what are you talking about? This house is mine.
What are you talking about? This house was originally my family home. When my parents passed away, I inherited it. And when we renovated last year, we didn't change the ownership, so it's still my house.
Huh? Is that so?
What's with that reaction? No, wait. Don't tell me you didn't know about this. Or were you so caught up in your affair that your brain turned to mush? Did Amanda erase your memory or something?
No. I thought since we were married, it became our house.
Are you serious right now? You've forgotten that it's my family home?
Well, you might be right.
Excuse me?
Oh no, what should I do? I completely forgot until just now. This house isn't mine, but your family home.
You're kidding me. So you did really forget about this.
No, it's not that I forgot. It's more like my misconception took over. I was just showing off to her, telling her it was my house, and gradually it started to feel like it really was my house. Before I knew it, I truly believed it was my house.
What? Are you stupid? Are you an idiot? Are you a complete mushroom-brained moron?
Hey, don't be so harsh. Anyone can make this kind of mistake.
No, Tom. No one forgets who owns the house they live in, especially when they're planning to kick out the actual owner.
I guess I wasn't thinking clearly. I was blinded by love.
You mean lust and greed. You wanted to steal my house.
Please, Lucy, you can divorce me, but give me the house. I'll pay as much compensation as you want. I'll even give extra in the property division. I can't tell her now that it's actually my wife's house.
Huh? Why should I care about your embarrassment?
She'll think I'm a complete loser if she finds out. She'll definitely leave me.
Well, I don't care about your situation. This house is my home, my family home. There's no way I'd hand it over to a bunch of cheaters like you two.
Then what are we supposed to do? I just got a message from Amanda. She said she's already given up her apartment and can move in anytime.
That sounds like your problem, not mine.
Don't be so cold after all these years together.
Years that you've spent lying and cheating on me. You two can just rent a nice apartment somewhere else.
What? Don't embarrass me. How about I just buy the house from you? That would work, right?
If that's the case, then $250,000 in cash, including the compensation. You're saying you can pay for all of this?
What? $250,000?
That's roughly the market price around here. The house was old originally, but it's been renovated and is in great condition, so I should get at least this much. So, can you pay for it?
Well, that's...
I thought so. It's tough for you, right? Because your income has dropped significantly 2 years ago. You changed jobs without consulting me right after we started renovating the house. You exaggerated your resume so much that you were useless at your new job and got demoted. Instead of the $100,000 annual salary you were supposed to have, it became just $30,000, right?
Shut up. There's no need to bring up that issue now.
I can't believe you can still act so high and mighty. Because of that, I had to rush from being a housewife to finding work. I managed to find a work-from-home job to supplement our household income.
Shut up. You don't even earn as much as my current salary.
Excuse me? I'm earning about the same now.
What?
Even with my long history as a housewife and gap in my professional career, I didn't give up. Thankfully, my current job pays based on results, so I'm already earning about $30,000 a year. That's enough for me to live comfortably alone.
No way. You're lying. You're already earning that much?
Yes, I've been working hard while you've been out playing house with your girlfriend. I needed to secure my future.
But you never told me about this.
Why would I? You were too busy threatening divorce and cheating on me.
But this is just...
Anyway, now I'm going to submit the divorce papers, so you should find a place to move. This house is mine, and I will never give it up. Please make sure to tell Amanda about that too.
You can't do this to me. Where am I supposed to go?
I don't care. That's not my problem anymore. You have a week to pack your things and leave.
Hey, this isn't true, is it? That house was your family home, and Tom's actual annual income is only $30,000. This is all some kind of prank, right?
Deceiving you wouldn't get me any credit. The income is true, and the house is in my name, so unfortunately, you two cannot live there.
But Tom showed me the house plans. He said he paid for all the renovations himself.
The renovations were paid for with a home improvement loan in my name. Tom couldn't qualify for it because of his credit score.
But he told me he earns so much, and that he's on track to be department head.
He was actually demoted 2 years ago. He's barely hanging on to his position.
No way!
I'm sorry you were deceived by him too, but these are the actual facts.
But he promised me we'd live in luxury, that I wouldn't have to work once we were married.
I really don't care what he said to you. Anyway, don't worry about me and just go ahead and please take him, because I've decided to divorce him as you wished. I've already got the divorce papers from the city office, and I've signed them. All that's left is to get his signature and submit them.
Wait a minute, I don't need someone with no money and no house. I won't marry Tom.
What? So you mean you're breaking up with him?
Of course! My dream was to marry Tom and become a glamorous housewife, but with just a $30,000 annual salary, that dream can't come true.
Even with $30,000, you could be a housewife if you're careful with spending.
No! I absolutely refuse such a stingy lifestyle! This is the worst! I already told my friends and parents that I was about to get married! I bragged about meeting such a wonderful person!
But you were saying he was more than wonderful, that you were connected by the red string of fate. Yet you're judging him based on his income and just throwing him away.
Don't act all high and mighty. You're divorcing him too.
I'm divorcing him because he cheated on me for 2 years, not because of his income.
But money is very important.
Well, I won't deny that. That's why I'm also planning to demand compensation from you.
What? Demand compensation?
Hey, why are you surprised? You said you were prepared for it earlier.
But I'm giving up on marrying Tom, and he lied about his income and the house. I'm the victim who was deceived, so I shouldn't have to pay for any compensation.
That's a completely separate issue. The fact is, you knew he had a wife and had an affair with him, and because of that, we're getting divorced. That's why I'm demanding compensation. You can discuss about the lies with Tom himself later.
No, absolutely not. Why should I pay money when I'm not going to marry him? I absolutely won't pay any penny of it.
Oh, is that so? Well then, I have no choice but to contact your family. If I recall correctly, it's Highbridge Liquor Store in the next town, right?
Huh?
How do you think they'll react when they find out their daughter has been having an affair with a married man for over 2 years?
You wouldn't dare!
I won't let you escape, Amanda. I already have your family's information. I got various details from Tom in exchange for reducing the compensation by $5,000.
What? No way. I can't believe this. That means Tom sold me out, right?
But you were trying to escape alone too, so you're both equally bad.
That two-faced liar, after everything I did for him.
You're both liars. Previously, you told me you were prepared to pay compensation, but now you're trying to back out from all of this.
Please, just don't contact my family. My parents are extremely strict and scary. I've been hiding the fact that he's married all this time. If they find out I'm involved in a divorce scandal...
I wonder what will happen. By the way, just remember, with just one more button, I can make a call. It will connect to your family home.
No! Stop! I'll pay the compensation, so please don't call them!
Then please go ahead and make the compensation payment by the end of this week. I'll contact you later with the amount and bank account details. Remember, if there's even a slight delay, I'll immediately contact your family. Unfortunately, although I demanded $20,000 in compensation, by the deadline only $1,000 was paid. I immediately contacted her family's store and went to ask for the compensation payment. Perhaps because she hadn't expected me to show up in person, Amanda fainted on the spot when she saw me. With her lying there, I explained the situation to her parents, who apologized profusely and paid the remaining amount on her behalf. I later heard that when Amanda regained consciousness, she was shouted at by her parents, had bottles of liquor thrown at her, was disowned, and was driven out of her hometown. As for my ex-husband Tom, he was already an outcast at work, and now rumors of the divorce scandal spread as well. It seems he became quite uncomfortable there, and now lives in a small apartment while working part-time jobs.
How dare you deceive me? Our engagement is over. Who would marry a lying, low-class woman like you?
What? Tyler, what suddenly happened? Deceiving you? Lying? What are you talking about? I've never lied to you about anything.
Don't play dumb. You hid the fact that you're from a low-class family when you approached me. You lie as easily as you breathe. What a worthless woman.
Huh?
We met in college, so I thought that you were on my level. But to think that your parents are just uneducated junior high school dropouts, there's no way someone born to such a low-class parents could marry someone like me.
Wait, hold on. Uneducated junior high school dropouts? What's that supposed to mean? And how do you even know about my parents' education?
I just went to your house. I left something there the other day and went to pick it up. And then I met your mother.
That's right. Mom was visiting today. So you unfortunately ran into her.
I introduced myself as your fiancé, and we chatted briefly. During our conversation, I learned that both of your parents never went to college. I was shocked to find out my fiancé came from such an uneducated family. I was speechless.
Is that really something to be so upset about? My parents' education has nothing to do with our relationship.
Are you stupid? Both of my parents graduated from Harvard, and I graduated from a prestigious university and now work for a major corporation. I'm excellent at my job and definitely set to be the fastest rising star among my peers. Someone like me could never marry someone with uneducated parents.
Wait a minute, that's going too far.
Huh?
Yes, my parents didn't go to college, but that doesn't mean you can call them low class. My parents are people I greatly respect.
The fact that you can respect such parents just proves you're a stupid woman, too. It seems we differ in values, culture, level, just everything.
What did you say?
Listen, as of today, our marriage plans are canceled. I have no intention of marrying someone of your class. Don't ever show your face to me again.
What? You're canceling our marriage over this?
I can't believe I almost made such a terrible mistake. Do you know how this would have affected my reputation at work? My family would never accept this.
You're judging me and my family based solely on academic credentials? Is that all that matters to you?
Of course it matters. Status and background are everything in this world. I've worked too hard to throw it all away on someone like you.
I thought you loved me for who I am all this time.
Love? Don't be naive. Marriage is a strategic alliance. I need someone who enhances my social standing, not one who drags it down.
I never thought you were this shallow. The person I've been with for 2 years. Who was that?
Just a convenient distraction until I found someone proper. Consider yourself lucky you got to experience dating someone of my caliber.
Wait, Tyler, this conversation is just unacceptable. Please listen to me now. Let's meet in person and talk this through properly.
Huh? My decision to break up with you is final. What's the point in talking now?
Your misunderstanding about my parents, your assumptions and prejudices about people without college degrees are wrong. So please, first listen to what I have to say. Let me explain to you about my parents.
I don't have time to waste on a low-class woman. I live in a different world than you.
What?
If you understand that, don't contact me again. I don't even want to see your face anymore.
Tyler, this isn't like you. We've been together for 2 years. You never seem to care about my parents' education.
I never bothered to ask you before. I just assumed they must have been educated, given your lifestyle.
My parents may not have college degrees, but they're intelligent, hard-working people.
Save your sob story. Their lack of education is proof enough of their intellectual capacity, and it reflects poorly on you.
Please don't do this. At least give me a chance to explain their circumstances.
I've heard enough of your excuses. Don't contact me again.
Tyler, I deserve better than a text message breakup after 2 years together.
You deserve exactly what you're getting. I can't believe I wasted so much time with you. This conversation is over.
Fine, if that's how you want it, but know that you're making a terrible mistake.
The only mistake was not looking into your background sooner. Goodbye, Emily.
So you're the evil woman who seduced my brother. Stop contacting my brother Tyler every day. A vulgar woman like you deserves to be dumped.
Brother? Are you perhaps Tyler's sister? Come to think of it, I heard he had a sister he gets along with.
Yes, I'm Tyler's sister, Karen. That's why I'm contacting you, to protect my brother. I know you must be upset about losing your chance to marry into our family, but give it up already. Please stop persistently contacting Tyler.
I'm contacting him because I just want to have a proper conversation. I can't just accept a breakup like that. Besides, Tyler seems to greatly misunderstand my parents.
Misunderstand what? The fact is your parents are uneducated junior high school dropouts, right?
Please don't judge people solely on their education. My parents successfully run a company. I know they couldn't go to college because their families were poor, but they're people who have worked hard despite those circumstances.
My brother told me about the company, but so what? A company run by uneducated people must be some tiny insignificant business.
Excuse me?
After all, it's just poor people pretending to be rich. It must be some worthless company operating in the red and on the verge of bankruptcy.
Please don't ridicule my parents and their company with your baseless assumptions and prejudice.
What's wrong with baseless assumptions and prejudice? Education is everything in this world. People without college degrees deserve to be looked down upon, and you're getting angry about that? Like parent, like child.
That's just too cruel.
Our parents graduated from Harvard, and even our grandparents have college degrees. That means elite blood flows through our veins. We're on a completely different level from someone with low-class blood like you.
Education isn't everything. Please stop unreasonably belittling me and my parents.
You're such a persistent woman. You really do seem low-class.
What did you say?
Just to be clear, Tyler has told our entire family about your shameful background. Everyone is relieved he discovered the truth before the wedding.
Your family judged me without even meeting me, based on nothing but my parents' education?
We have standards to maintain. 3 generations of Ivy League graduates don't mix with whatever your family is.
This is absurd. You're talking as if education is the only measure of a person's worth.
Of course it is. Education determines intelligence, social standing, future prospects, everything. Why else would our parents have invested so much in our schooling?
There are many forms of intelligence and success that have nothing to do with formal education.
That's exactly what someone from an uneducated family would say to feel better about themselves.
I'm proud of my parents and what they've accomplished despite the obstacles they faced.
How quaint, defending your family's failure as if it's something to be proud of.
Their not attending college wasn't a failure, it was a circumstance. What they've done since then has been remarkable.
Save your fairy tales. The fact remains they're uneducated, and by extension, you're tainted by their inferiority. My brother deserves someone who won't bring shame to our family name.
I feel sorry for you, living with such a narrow worldview.
Your pity means nothing coming from where you stand. Just stop contacting my brother Tyler. If you keep being persistent, we have other options. I'll show up at your parents' company.
Show up?
I'll cause a scene in front of the company, saying we're being harassed by the daughter of uneducated people. While I'm at it, I might lecture your parents about their lack of proper manners. I'll ask if uneducated parents can't even raise their children properly.
Please stop. My parents have nothing to do with what's between Tyler and me.
If you don't want me to show up at the company, quietly stop pursuing my brother. Now I'll be taking my leave.
Hey, long time no see. Have you been well?
Huh? Why are you contacting me now?
I have something to tell you today. Actually, I'm getting married.
What? Married?
Yeah, I'm marrying a girl who's on my level. She graduated from a prestigious university and works actively at a major corporation. Of course, both her parents have college degrees. Best of all, her father is my direct superior, the department manager I respect.
What? You're marrying your boss's daughter?
When I complained to my boss about breaking up with you, he suggested I date his daughter. My boss is rumored to become the next vice president, so it doesn't hurt to get on his good side now.
So, you're already getting married. It's only been a month since we broke up.
I've actually hung out with his daughter several times before, so it's no wonder we're getting married so quickly.
What do you mean, hung out several times?
There are regular department BBQs where families can participate. I exchanged contact info with her there before. I kind of knew she was interested in me, and I like to keep anything potentially useful for my career advancement.
That can't be true.
Sure enough, as soon as she heard about our breakup, she immediately suggested an arranged marriage. She said she always liked me and asked me to date her with marriage in mind. I feel bad for my direct boss, but she's such an easy woman.
What a horrible man. To think you were practically cheating.
This is what a successful man does. You always have to be conscious of risk management. Thanks to that, I can marry a woman who won the parent lottery, while you, who failed the parent lottery, are just pitiful.
Failed the parent lottery? How dare you insult my parents like that? I really can't forgive you anymore.
You don't need to forgive me. Just promise me here and now that you'll never appear before me again. You never know when someone low class like you might do. I want to make sure now that you won't ruin my wedding out of spite.
You think I would cause a scene at your wedding?
You might still have feelings for me. That's why I've gone out of my way to tell you about my marriage. This is another part of risk management.
What?
You know that both my parents graduated from Harvard, and both my sister and I graduated from prestigious universities and are successful at respectable companies. That means we're an elite family. Elite families don't need low-educated blood. A woman who failed the parent lottery isn't suitable to be the partner of a future department manager.
And your boss is okay with you marrying his daughter so quickly after our engagement ended?
He's thrilled. Having an ambitious son-in-law who understands how the game is played is exactly what he wants.
Does your new fiancé know you were engaged to someone else just a month ago?
Of course I told her. I spun it as me realizing I needed someone more suitable to my station in life. She completely understood.
And she's fine with being your second choice?
Second choice? Hardly. She was always the superior option. I just didn't have the opportunity before. Now everything's worked out perfectly.
I can't believe how callously you're treating both her and me.
That's business, Emily. Something your uneducated family wouldn't understand. Speaking of which, how is your little family company doing these days?
As a matter of fact, My father is saying you're fired.
Huh?
To think you dumped the company president's daughter to marry the department manager's daughter, and to even have kept the manager's daughter as a backup while dating me. Though I didn't know, I admire your thick-skinned audacity. My father is stunned in his office right now.
Wait a minute. The company president's daughter?
I'm sorry for keeping it a secret, but since we're here, I'll tell you. I'm actually the daughter of the president of the company where you work.
What?
So it seems you're working for a company run by uneducated junior high school dropouts, despite your elite blood flowing through your veins.
What? You're the president's daughter?
I'm sorry for keeping this a secret from you. I was afraid your attitude might change if you knew I was the president's daughter. I was anxious and never found the right timing to tell you. Still, I planned to explain during the breakup discussion. But Tyler, you wouldn't even listen to me because my parents didn't go to college.
This must be a lie. This can't be true. You can't be the president's daughter.
You can believe it's a lie if you want. After all, you're going to marry the department manager's daughter, and I'm just your ex-girlfriend.
No, wait. I'm not marrying the department manager's daughter. I'm going to marry you.
Huh? Excuse me?
I mean, what choice do I have? The department manager's daughter versus the president's daughter? Anyone would choose the president's daughter.
But is it okay that my parents didn't go to college?
You're the exception. Normally, I wouldn't accept a woman with uneducated blood, but I'll make an exception for you.
So you'll break up with your respected direct superior's daughter. You're going to tell the department manager that you're marrying the president's daughter. You're going to admit that his daughter was just a backup for you.
Well, that's...
Well, for me, there's no way I'd ever marry you.
What?
Obviously! Don't ever show your face to me again. I don't care if you marry or break up with the department manager's daughter, but I have no intention of getting back together with you.
Wait, Emily, I understand that you resent me. I know it's selfish to ask you to marry me again now, but come on, getting fired is too harsh, isn't it? You can hate me all you want, but please, at least withdraw the firing.
Huh?
You just said it earlier, right? That the president is going to fire me. You must have tattled on me to the president, but mixing personal and professional matters to fire me is too much.
I understand your point, but what's impossible is impossible. It seems all your daily behavior has already been reported to my father.
Huh? My behavior?
I told my father everything about the broken engagement and how you insulted my parents' education. Of course, my father was angry, but he's a very calm person. He wondered, the broken engagement is infuriating, but is this man even competent at his job? He was curious if someone with such vulgar values fit in at the company. So he seems to have investigated you thoroughly. I'm looking at the results with my father right now. Frequent conflicts due to looking down on temp workers and part-timers, even taking credit for others' achievements, and your attitude towards me just now. No wonder my father decided to fire you as a business owner.
What? So I'm really getting fired? There's nothing that can be done?
I think you'll receive the termination notice soon. My father said you can go home for today and just wait there.
No way! If I'm fired, what was the point of marrying the department manager's daughter? No, that marriage prospect is over too. Everything about keeping her as a backup will surely be exposed. My life is over.
Don't worry, Tyler. Unlike me, you have elite blood flowing through your veins. You'll surely find another job quickly and will rebuild your life.
No, this is impossible.
Is it so hard to believe that my low-class, uneducated father built a successful company, the same one that pays your salary?
But he can't be. How did I not know about this?
Perhaps because you were too busy looking down on people to notice who was actually in charge. My father purposely keeps a low profile.
This changes everything. Emily, you have to understand. I was just shocked about your parents' education. It doesn't reflect how I truly feel about you.
Really? Because you seemed quite certain when you called me low class and said our values were completely different.
I was just upset. People say things they don't mean when they're emotional.
You weren't emotional, you were revealing your true character. And now that you know who my father is, suddenly my family's lack of degrees doesn't matter?
It was never about the degrees. It was just about
Status, about what you could gain. And now you realize you've made a terrible miscalculation.
Emily, I know it's a long shot, but is it really impossible for us to get back together? Even if I'm fired from the company, can't we at least reconcile?
Of course not, you garbage man. After you thoroughly insulted me and my precious family. Don't say such convenient things now.
Eek!
Don't ever contact me again. I don't want to see your face anymore.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were the president's daughter. I said such terrible things to you. I truly apologize.
Don't worry about it, Karen. You said it yourself, right? People without college degrees deserve to be looked down upon and ridiculed. My parents' education level is a fact, so it can't be helped.
Well, that's...
And you wouldn't have thought I was the president's daughter at Tyler's workplace. Such coincidences are rare. Moreover, to think my father was an investor in the company your husband started, who could have imagined such a series of coincidences?
Everything's been found out!
Even I was surprised by this.
Please don't withdraw the investment. My husband has nothing to do with this. His business has nothing to do with this incident.
Don't tell me that. Whether to invest or not is my father's decision. I'm just his daughter.
So, what did your father say? Did he mention anything about the investment?
He said he needs to reassess whether it's worth investing in.
What?
Your husband's company seems to be focused on educational support services. My father wonders if someone who looks down on education can provide educational support services. His personal philosophy is that companies run by people who belittle others are destined to fail.
That's not true! My husband isn't that kind of person! Only my brother and I look down on education!
I hope that's the case. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Wait, please! There must be something I can do to make this right!
Suddenly my family's educational background doesn't matter to you?
I was wrong, so terribly wrong! I should never have judged your family based on such shallow criteria!
Yet, just days ago, you were telling me how elite blood flows through your veins and how my family was beneath yours.
I was being stupid and arrogant! Your father has accomplished more without a degree than most people do with multiple doctorates!
It's interesting how your perspective changes when you discover someone's true position in society.
I know how this looks, but please believe me, I'm truly sorry for what I said!
Your apology means very little when it's clearly motivated by self-interest.
What can I do to prove my sincerity? I'll do anything!
How about examining your values and why you felt justified in treating people the way you did? That would be a start.
Yes, of course. I've already begun to see how wrong I was. Please, just tell your father my husband had nothing to do with this.
As I said, that's not my decision, but I will tell my father about our conversation today.
Thank you. That's all I ask. And I really am sorry for everything I said.
Actions speak louder than words, Karen. Remember that.
Please, Emily, I'm begging you. Can't you at least have my firing withdrawn?
You've already been terminated, so what are you talking about? It's impossible to withdraw it now. Stop saying nonsense and start looking for a new job.
But I can't find one. That's why I'm begging you. I've been on countless interviews, but no one will hire me. There are rumors going around that I insulted a company's president, and even that I used and abandoned a boss's daughter. In this situation, how am I supposed to find a new job?
I don't know anything about that. We haven't spread such vulgar rumors, so it's not our concern.
I know it's all my fault. I'm to blame for doing things that will cause such rumors. But at this rate, I won't be able to pay rent and I'll be evicted. At this point, I'd work any branch office. I can't bear being unemployed college graduate forever.
Then why don't you take a part-time job? There are plenty of options before resorting to begging us. If things go well, you might even get hired full-time from a part-time position.
Me? Doing part-time work? That's just for junior and high school dropouts and uneducated idiots.
I see you still haven't fixed your terrible values.
Come on, please. Emily, the department manager's daughter, is also demanding compensation for emotional damage, and I really don't have any savings. She made a huge scene about her pure feelings being played with. I've suffered enough, so please help me for old time's sake.
Dating you is a black mark in my history. Now shut up, you low-class person with no decent values.
What?
I told you once before, don't ever contact me again. If you have elite blood flowing through your veins, you should understand what that means in English, right? Now goodbye. I never heard from Tyler again after that. Rumor has it that he's now working as a part-time cleaner, saying it can't be helped for survival. However, at his workplace, the veteran cleaning lady apparently gives him unreasonable workloads, saying things like, "Since you have a college degree, you should be able to do twice as much work as me, right? You like efficiency, don't you?" And scolds him harshly with comments like, "You can't even dilute cleaning agents properly with your college degree," and "Go back and relearn elementary school math. What did you even learn in college?" It seems he often cries because of this treatment. As for his sister Karen, I heard her husband immediately filed for divorce after learning what happened. The husband turned out to be a very reasonable, sensible person who promptly and politely apologized to my father and me. Thanks to that, the investment discussion continued, but it seems she was immediately kicked out of the house after the divorce because, as her ex-husband said, "I can't continue with a wife who causes problems for the business."
Hey, where are you? My wedding ceremony is about to start. Mom, Dad, Ryan, where is everyone?
Oh my, was today your wedding?
What? You don't even remember your daughter's wedding date?
Don't tell me you all just forgot and are still staying at home. Oh, home? Nope, we're all on a hot springs trip right now. We just arrived at the hotel.
What? You're actually on a hot springs trip on your daughter's wedding day?
Well, Ryan managed to advance to the next year without failing any classes. Medical school is so difficult, and getting credits is so hard. To advance without dropping a single credit, Ryan is truly my pride and joy.
That's impressive, but today is your daughter's wedding, the day your daughter wears a wedding dress. How could you plan a hot springs trip on such a day? Are you crazy?
I guess I just forgot.
Mom, this is the most important day of my life. We've been planning this for months. I sent you the invitation many months ago and even confirmed the date with you.
Oh, did you? Then I must have mixed up the dates. You know how busy I am supporting your brother's studies.
What? Mixed up the dates? You deliberately scheduled it to clash. You knew about my wedding and planned Ryan's celebration trip anyway. You never intended to come to my wedding in the first place.
Why are you making such accusations? I'm hurt that you would think I'd do something so cruel.
Because this isn't the first time you've done this to me. You've been prioritizing Ryan over me for years.
So, what if I did? Parents don't have to attend their daughter's wedding, especially when you're just a high school graduate. Unlike Ryan, I don't want to attend such an embarrassing daughter's wedding.
What? You won't attend your daughter's wedding just because I'm a high school graduate?
That's an important reason. Ryan has been brilliant since childhood and now attends medical school, but you've always been inefficient and failed your college entrance exams. If I attended such an embarrassing daughter's wedding, I'd be humiliated.
What?
A high school graduate can only get jobs at local companies, and as a result, you're just an office worker at some obscure company nobody's heard of, and your fiancé is just a co-worker from the same dull company. It's all so embarrassing.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Is your image so important that you'd skip your own daughter's wedding?
Image is everything! What would my friends think if they knew my daughter couldn't even get into college? At least with Ryan, I have something to be proud of.
You've been saying such horrible things while I've been quiet. I couldn't take the entrance exam because I had a high fever. Yet you got angry, tore up my application forms. That's why I couldn't take the makeup exam.
My, are you blaming me for that? It was all your fault for not taking better care of your health.
I was sick. How could that be my fault? And you destroying my application was deliberately sabotaging me.
Don't be dramatic. You probably would have failed the exam anyway.
I begged you to let me try again the next year, saying I'd pay for it myself, but you wouldn't allow it. That's why I got a job. I moved on from the entrance exams and worked hard. I've achieved results.
and now hold an important position. What important position? No matter how hard you work at a no-name company, it means nothing. You don't even know where I work because you've never bothered to ask. You're always too busy bragging about Ryan. That's because there's nothing to brag about with you. So, am I still your embarrassing daughter? Please, just once, try to look at me properly. Look at what? Someone who couldn't even manage to get into college? Someone who settled for just a mediocre job and a mediocre husband? What? I can't believe this. Shut up, you bottom-tier high school graduate. Your education is just high school. There's a world of difference between you and Ryan, who got into med school on his first try. My only child is my excellent and prideful son, Ryan. I don't even consider you my daughter anymore. Mom, I've tried so hard to make you proud all these years. I've worked overtime, supported the family, and still managed to plan this wedding, hoping you'd finally acknowledge me. I've been saying it since you were little, right? I'm not interested in failure children. So of course, I don't care about your marriage either. I'm not interested in the man chosen by someone with poor education. Anyway, we'll enjoy our hot springs trip, so go ahead with your wedding. Fine, I will, but don't regret this later. Huh? Regret what? About missing a mediocre wedding? Don't make me laugh. I won't regret anything. Well then, let's both enjoy today. Goodbye, Mom. I hope the hot springs are worth missing your daughter's wedding for. They certainly will be. Have fun playing dress up in your cheap wedding dress.
I'm sorry, sis. I had no idea your wedding was today. Dad and I just found out hearing about this from a relative. We actually thought the ceremony was next month.
What? Next month? I told everyone the date, didn't I? I sent invitations to the whole family.
Mom told us that the date had changed. She said the venue had to reschedule it exactly 1 month later. We had already taken time off, so we thought it would be a waste and decided to go on a hot spring trip.
I see. So Mom lied to you all to make you miss it. I thought you and Dad just weren't interested in my wedding either.
What? That would never happen. I've been looking forward to seeing you walk down the aisle. I even bought a new suit, especially for the occasion.
Really? That means a lot to hear, Ryan.
Of course. You're my sister. I'm so proud of you. I was devastated when I found out we missed it. But we did miss it. And that's a fact. So I understand why you think that way. Your husband's family probably misunderstands this situation too. I hope I can even explain this. I just feel horrible about everything.
In that case, don't worry. I'll explain it well to my husband and his family.
No, I can't let you do that. It would be embarrassing to leave it all to you. Plus, I personally want to apologize to everyone directly.
What? Why personally?
Actually, your husband's father might be a professor at my university.
What? My father-in-law?
Your husband's last name is pretty unique, right? Written as Delacroix. And it is a French name, right? There's actually a professor with the same last name at my university.
Well, come to think of it, my father-in-law did say he works in education.
Really? What department does he teach in?
He's in the medical department, I believe. He specializes in neuroscience.
Oh no, then it's definitely him. And I'm supposed to join his semester next year. And I went to his office after the exam to introduce myself. During our chat, he mentioned his son was getting married, and the wedding date was exactly today.
Oh my, this is too much of a coincidence.
This is just a disaster. I'm going to be studying under my sister-in-law's father, and I missed their wedding because of my mom's lie.
Ryan, calm down. We'll figure this out together.
I don't want him to think I'm a thoughtless student. Of course, I feel terrible about missing your wedding because of Mom's lie. I want to sincerely apologize to both of you and your husband, and I definitely need to apologize to the professor too.
In that case, I'll help arrange it. First, I'll explain the situation and set up a time for apologies.
Really? You would do that for me, even though I missed your wedding?
Of course, I know it wasn't your fault.
Thanks, sis. You're the best. I was so worried when I realized what happened.
So Ryan, just calm down. Mom is the only one at fault, not you. My husband and his father are understanding people. They'll get it once we explain.
I hope so. I'm still in shock about Mom's behavior. How could she do this to you?
She's always favored you, Ryan. It's not your fault, but it's been this way for years, so it's not so surprising to me.
Really? I never realized it was this bad. I'm really sorry, sis.
You don't need to apologize for Mom's actions. You've always been kind to me.
Thanks, sis. I'll give you both a proper wedding gift later. I've been saving my part-time job money for a wedding gift too.
Thank you, Ryan. That's very thoughtful of you.
It's the least I can do, and I want to meet your husband properly too. Is he treating you well?
He's a wonderful husband, Ryan. I think you'll really like him.
I'm sure I will. Anyone who makes my sister happy is good in my book.
Thank you, Ryan. See you later then.
See you soon, sis. And again, I'm so sorry about today.
Hey, Emily, what is this all about? Why am I the only one not allowed in the house? I've come all this way to apologize. Apologies from Ryan and Dad are enough. I don't want to accept your apology, so please just leave. How can you be so cruel to your own mother after I raised you all these years? Raised me? You mean when you constantly belittled me and favored Ryan? Don't be ridiculous. Open the door right now. I never imagined your husband's father would be a medical school professor, and your husband is both a lawyer and a licensed doctor. I need to apologize properly, or it'll leave a bad impression of me. Ah, now I understand. You only care because of who my in-laws are. That's not true. I care because you're my daughter. You've always made a bad impression, all right? What did you say? You look down on your high school graduate daughter, calling her bottom tier and embarrassing. You don't even know I work at a law firm, and you assume my husband is bottom tier too, so you skip the wedding. You've already made the worst possible impression. What? Suddenly acting so high and mighty. Don't get carried away just because you caught a good husband. The fact that you're a bottom-tier high school graduate doesn't change. Just because your husband and father-in-law are impressive doesn't make you impressive. I could say the exact same thing back to you. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Having a son in medical school doesn't make you impressive either. That's Ryan's achievement, not yours. My, what an infuriating daughter! How dare you take such an impertinent attitude toward your mother? Well then, I won't hold back either. A bottom-tier high school graduate like you will get divorced soon anyway, and when that happens, there'll be no place for you back home. Even if you come crying back as a divorcee, I won't let you in. I would never come back to you, and for your information, my marriage is built on mutual respect and love, something you clearly know nothing about. How dare you, after everything I've sacrificed for this family?
The one who has no place here is you, Mom. If you keep saying such terrible things to my sister, I won't hold back either.
Huh?
I came here to support my sister, something you should have done at her wedding.
What?
Please, just stop this. I can't bear to see my own mother act like this. It's too embarrassing.
Wait, is that you, Ryan? Why are you answering to this? Please, Ryan, let your mother in. I want to apologize to the professor with you.
So it's only about the professor now. What about apologizing to Emily and her husband? They're the ones that deserve an apology from you.
Of course, that too. Please, Ryan, just let me in.
We've already apologized to her husband and his parents. They've forgiven us conditionally, and you'd only get in the way now, so just go home.
Forgiven conditionally? Did they ask you for money or something?
Money? Of course not. Is that all you think about? They're not like you, Mom. They forgave us on the condition that we never let you interact with them again.
What? What a terrible condition! To never interact with me again! I'm sure Emily was the one who suggested such a thing. Just like the bottom-tier high school graduate, getting so upset over a little hot springs trip.
A little hot springs trip? You deliberately sabotaged Emily's wedding day and broke her heart, and now you have the audacity to downplay it?
I didn't sabotage anything. I just made other plans.
You lied to Dad and me about the date. That's deliberate sabotage.
Ryan, please, you don't understand. I was only trying to protect our family's reputation.
Mom, If my sister is a bottom-tier high school graduate, then you with the same education are a bottom tier too. How can you look down on her so much?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Dad just told me. You're also a high school graduate. In fact, just like Sis, you failed your entrance exam because of a high fever on the test day. Then you met Dad at a prep school you attended afterward.
That's a lie. Wait! Your father didn't tell everyone that, did he?
He told everyone everything. Why you hate Sis so much. Why you're so fixed on academic background. It was just self-hatred all along. You couldn't stand that Sis made the same mistake that you did. You were trying for medical school, but failed even after 3 attempts. Then you pressured Dad to marry you. In the end, you never got a job and became a housewife. That's what I heard.
No way! He actually told you all that? It wasn't like that. I chose to become a housewife to support our family.
After failing to get into medical school 3 times, the same path you ridiculed Emily for potentially taking.
That's different. I made that sacrifice for the family.
From my perspective, your education is worse than Sis. You just kept running away. That's the lowest level of education. I don't think you have any right to look down on Sis.
How can you speak to your mother this way, after everything I've done for you?
What exactly have you done for me that Dad and Emily haven't done more of?
Well...
I always wondered why you were so hard on Sis, but now the mystery is solved. You were just taking out your frustration on Sis and me. You're truly the worst mother.
How can you say I'm the worst? I've dedicated my entire life to this family. I've supported your education, made sure you had everything you needed. I was the one who encouraged you to aim for medical school.
Just so you know, no one is on your side anymore. We've all been inconvenienced because of you. Sis had her wedding ruined. Dad and I couldn't attend an important wedding, and I've caused trouble for an important university professor. It's all your fault, and none of us will forgive you.
Forgive? What are you going to do to me?
Nothing. I'll just distance myself from you like Sis is doing. If Sis never interacts with you again, neither will I. Both of us are cutting ties with you.
What? You can't mean that. We're family. You can't just cut ties with your own mother.
Watch us. You've shown us exactly how little family means to you. If you need anything from us in the future, just communicate through Dad. From now on, I don't want any personal interactions with you either.
Wait, Ryan, who do you think got you into medical school? It's because I've been supporting your studies all along.
I never received support from a bottom-tier high school graduate mom.
What? How dare you use my education against me? That's completely different.
I'm grateful to Dad for paying my tuition. I'm grateful to Sis for patiently teaching me during my entrance exam studies, but I don't remember you ever doing anything for me.
What are you saying? I supported you as a housewife. I did all the cooking and laundry so you could concentrate on your studies.
Huh? You dumped it all on Sis, and now you have the nerve to say that? All you did was gossip with the neighbors and brag about my test scores.
What? That's a complete lie. I always took care of the household.
You said a high school graduate who works can't have much to do, so you must have free time, and you dumped everything on Sis when she was working hard as a new employee. Sis said, "I'm fine, you focus on your studies," so I kept quiet, but I knew everything.
No way.
And you have the nerve to say that you supported me. You're truly an embarrassing existence. So don't appear before us anymore, especially not in front of Sis. Otherwise, I won't forgive you.
Ryan, please, don't do this to your mother.
Goodbye, Mom.
What have you done? Because of you, my beloved Ryan hates me now, and your father lectured me all night. Everything's a mess because of you. I told you not to contact me, yet here you are, and your first words are complaints. Why are you being so difficult? Can't you see how much you've hurt me? I can't believe this. After everything you've done, you're still playing the victim? No, that's not it. Please, wait, don't end the conversation. That's not what I meant to say. I contacted you because I want to make up with you, Emily. Huh? Make up with me? After calling me embarrassing, bottom tier, and saying you don't consider me your daughter anymore? That's quite a sudden change of heart. I was just upset. People say things they don't mean when they're upset. I'll reflect on everything I've done, and from now on, I'll be kind to you. I intend to love you properly as a mother. You are my proud daughter, so please, won't you make up with your mother?
No way. That's way too convenient.
What do you mean, convenient? I'm sincerely apologizing to you here.
You're only apologizing because you found out who my husband and father-in-law are, and because Ryan and Dad are upset with you, not because you actually regret how you've treated me all these years.
Your mother is truly reflecting on her actions. I'm sorry for always projecting myself onto you. But no matter what, no matter how painful things get, we're still mother and daughter. We're the only mother and daughter we have, so let's not cut ties, okay?
If you had said this 10 years ago, I might have reconsidered, but it's too late now, Mom. I'm not a child who can be swayed by such sweet words anymore. I never want to forgive you.
What? How can you be so cold after I've sincerely apologized?
A sincere apology would acknowledge what you did wrong and take responsibility. All you've done is make excuses and try to guilt me into forgiving you.
But what am I supposed to do now? Your father and Ryan say they won't forgive me unless I make up with you.
You see, there you go again. In the end, you're only worried about yourself. You're always so self-centered. How is this reflecting on your actions?
That's not true. I'm worried about our precious family falling apart.
Really? Is that so? The family you didn't care about when you deliberately missed my wedding?
Hey, what's with that attitude? Your mother is apologizing so kindly. It's terrible that you won't even accept my apology. No matter how old you get, you're still my child. When a parent says to forgive, a child should quietly obey to that.
Huh? That's strange. Didn't you say to me, I don't even consider you my daughter anymore?
I didn't mean that literally. It was just something I said in the heat of the moment.
So, don't suddenly start treating me like your child. Take responsibility for your words. Even a high school graduate or someone who failed 3 times should understand that, right?
How dare you mock your mother like that? You're a high school graduate just like me. A stupid daughter who failed the entrance exam and couldn't go to college has no right to act so cocky.
I'm actually attending college now.
Huh? What? Since when?
I've been attending night classes for the past year. My husband has been very supportive.
Why didn't you tell me about this?
I'm different from you, Mom, who escaped into marriage after failing 3 times. I'm working hard as a professional, and I'm studying hard as a working student, too.
No way, wait. You're actually attending college?
If I work hard, I suppose I can graduate in about 2 years. I'm so grateful to my husband who supports my dream of going to college.
So, you'll soon have a college degree?
I'm not working hard for the degree, but yes, that's what will happen. Now you're going to be the only high school graduate in the family, Mom.
No way! That can't be! This is impossible! Why would you get a better education than me?
I've been working hard for this, Mom.
How can you get into college? This can't be happening! My own daughter looking down on me!
Well, Mom, take care. I want to focus on my work, studies, and married life, so I'll delete all your contact information from now on. Please don't contact me again.
Please, Emily, don't do this to your mother. I've apologized. What more do you want from me?
Nothing. I just want you out of my life, forever.
Wait, no. How about we have dinner sometime? Spend some quality time like mother and daughter.
No, thank you, because that will never happen. Goodbye, Mom.
Emily, don't you dare hang up on me. Emily!
According to Dad, Mom was so shocked to learn I was attending college that she stayed in bed for nearly a month. When she finally got up, she started saying things like, education doesn't matter, it's what's inside that counts, and kept making disparaging remarks about me being a working student. Seeing this, Dad said, she's just so hopeless, I think I'll divorce her within a few years, and he's steadily preparing for divorce. Indeed, education doesn't matter. And surely Mom, with only a high school diploma, no work experience, and formerly a full-time housewife, can manage just fine after the divorce with her wonderful inner qualities. By the way, I later received proper wedding gifts from my brother and father, and I heard that Ryan is working hard in his studies, with my father-in-law saying he's a serious and good student.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, Let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.